Hey friends, Malika here from Malika Semper Astrology, and we have such a lovely, lovely weekend. The weekend of November, I'm looking at the chart, November 8th and 9th. So it's a very watery weekend, which means that we have an easy access to emotional content, to really honoring and expressing our feelings, our private life, everything on the domestic home front really comes into focus. So the moon, the lovely moon, she is moving into Cancer early in the morning, right around 7 a.m. Pacific, on Saturday. And when this happens, she is having a lovely conversation to Venus. She's making a trine to Venus over in Scorpio. And this just allows emotional heart connection to occur much easier. Now, this is all in water. And so we desire to go deep. We have a desire to really have some juicy soul content this weekend. And then on Sunday morning, the moon makes a lovely trine over to the sun in Scorpio. And, the sun and the moon, both the luminaries, when they're getting along up there, life just flows smoothly for us down here. Much smoother flow. There is an ease with the way that we go about doing things because mom and dad, the sun, the masculine, and the moon, the feminine, are getting along. They're on the same page. They understand each other because they're both coming from these very deep water signs. So this is going to feel really comfortable. This weekend's going to feel really comfortable too. Cancer and Scorpio and Pisces people. It can also feel really nourishing to our Earth people, to Taurus, to Virgo, to Capricorn. If you're not used to all the depth and the emotional content, it could get a little bit tricky for air people, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. And it can be a little bit clunky or uncomfortable for the fire people, Aries, Leo, and Sag, because water puts out fire. And so this energy to go forth and to conquer and to be excited and loud while doing it, air and fire, gets sort of muted or is a bit more subtle. But the water people and the earth people just love this energy. And so I encourage you, it could be a social weekend because Venus is involved, and Venus is the most social planet we have. She is the social planet, but she is in a more introverted, introspective, quiet sign. She's coming from Scorpio. And Cancer isn't necessarily super excited. The moon in Cancer isn't necessarily super excited to be around a bunch of loud people either. So if we have gatherings this weekend, it would feel best to have it just be like your inner circle, the smaller group, the ones that you can really go deep with. We are not interested in anything surfacey, anything superficial. Like we want the core of something and we want to get to the bottom of something, get to the core of something. It could be quite like just because Scorpio is so loud right now, we could be quite the detective this weekend. We could be looking for sort of what's hidden or what's in the shadow. We could also want to meet in the shadow, like talking about healing, talking about therapy stuff, talking about the wound, the fear, the shadow work we've gone through. Upon meeting somebody, it's not so much like, what's your name? What did you have for lunch? But it's more about, tell me what you've gone through, what you've been through in this human experience, and then I'm interested, and then I can connect with you. So we want the guts, we want the core, we want the depth. Nothing superficial this weekend. We want soul connection, heart connection, and it's easy to come by, and that's what feels good this weekend. So go forth, enjoy those deeper connections we have, and I will come back next week. Thanks for watching.